Hey guys, it's Mika here from the Funded Brothers. In this video, I will show you the best funded account trading strategy where you will pass every single time and you will stop trading with the small accounts and start to actually trade like the big boys with the 50k, 100k, or maybe even with the 200k accounts. I will show you guys how to trade the phase 1 or phase 2 and then what to do differently on the funded accounts so you can actually secure payouts and finally make some money out of the markets. Quick break guys, I partnered up with Quantacle giving away one prop firm challenge so you can directly apply this video if you win the giveaway. Answer the giveaway question that is mentioned in the video and good luck. So this strategy will be really easy to use for you because it's a rule-based and you can get high risk to reward trades in here, minimum 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. So you can actually play with the high risk reward and pass the funded account. So I will give you guys an example right away so you guys understand the strategy, and then I will tell you guys how much to risk in phase 1 and phase 2, and then how much to risk on the funded account, because that's what it comes down to. Because when you are trading with prop firms, you have to understand the rules, because once you are in profits on a funded account, you're actually losing your edge over the prop firms and you're risking your own money. So whenever you're above the break-even mark and you're up 2 to 3%, you will secure profits, and we will get into that right away. So I'm calling these trades daily, but not everybody has 27 euros. So I'm giving it away here completely for free. So pay attention. So first of all, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So this strategy is really simple. So pay attention so you don't miss any parts in here. You're going to go ahead, mark the high of the London 4-hour and the low of the London 4-hour. Then you will wait for a sweep of the high or the low. Preferably, what I will recommend you guys is to always go with the trend. So in this case, gold has been bullish the whole year basically, so we are only looking for buys, but you can also use the counter trends, but always have in mind that you will have a lower win rate with the counter trends. So let's get into it right away. We have a sweep of the 4-hour low, we have a 5-minute candle closure back in the range, and that's what we need. We need the sweep of the low and then a strong closure back in the range. So I'm keeping it very, very simple because I don't want you guys to overthink. Of course, you can add multiple factors like supply and demand or fair value gaps and whatever not. But what I want you guys is to just keep it very simple and focus on price action. But the fair value gaps you will add in here. Like for example, you have a fair value gap right here around this area and you close it and back in the range. So that's a really strong closure. You will execute right at the open and put your stop loss below this 5-minute candle, target these previous highs. Let's see what happens. Put the stop loss here, TP up there, and let's see what happens. We're going to target a 1 to 3, and you will realize that you will have a really high risk reward with this strategy, and boom, just like that, out of that position, and it went even for more. And these are trades that I actually took and actually called out also in the Discord. So no hindsight trading in here, only real stuff in here, yeah. So let's see, let's get another example really quick guys, so you guys understand. So right here, another example, you have a loss in here, and that's why I say don't try to counter trend, but right in here, it is playing out. If you look at it here, let me see if it goes to a 1 to 3, I'm not sure, but let's place it and see. A 1 to 2 is much safer, but let's see if it plays out. Okay, it went even for the 1 to 3, just like that. So counter trend trade played out in here, but I would not recommend it to you guys. Rather wait for that and wait for NY session, and just like that came really close to the stop loss in here, but just like that you have the winning trade in here again for NY session with the buy 1 to 3. Let's see if the 1 to 3 gets hit. Yeah, just like that, 1 to 3 got hit. So you have 2 trades in the session and 2 winning trades. So here we are, giveaway question. What is your key takeaway from this video? Comment down below and good luck. So of course you will have wins and losses. That's part of the game. Don't expect to win every single time, but you have to focus on high risk reward so you can actually make money from these markets consistently. So even if you lose maybe 2-3 trades in a row, 1 win, and you're back in the game. So how is the risk to reward differently? That's a really interesting topic and a key factor to pass the funded accounts consistently. Phase 1, I would risk 2%, not more than that, only if you have a really high cushion, you know, like if you have already a buffer, you got funded multiple times, you have multiple like 5-figure payouts like in total, or maybe 6 figures in total, then you can maybe up the risk to 3% per trade and pass phase 1 as quickly as possible. And phase 2, I would not risk more than 1.5%. 1 to 1.5% on phase 2, because you have to make way less. You have to make 5% instead of 7, 8, or 10%. But a quick side note, guys, this is really important to take these trades with higher risk, 2% or 3%. The important thing is that you wait for A+ setup, guys. You have to wait for A+ setups, because if you don't and you just enter a random trade with a 2% risk and do it maybe again, you have lost already 4%. It may be the daily drawdown already, and you can breach the account that quickly. So focus on risk management, but also focus on the quality setups and only take the A+ setups in order to pass as quickly as possible with very minimal drawdown. So a question that I get asked a lot for traders who can pass phase 1 but struggle with phase 2, it's only a psychological issue, guys. So what I would recommend is maybe just try out one-step accounts. So just trade one-step challenges and see the results from there. How are you performing from there? Because one-step challenges, and you may have to make maybe 8%, 10%, you can pass that way easier than a two-phase challenge. For example, I passed my E8 Pro 100K account last week, and it was a one-phase account, 8% with a 2% daily drawdown and profit cap. And I would recommend that challenge, especially to beginners, to be honest, because it will teach you discipline. And I took that challenge actually only to test myself and challenge myself if I can do it or not, because you can't pass it with luck. You can't full pour the account. You have to actually be profitable for multiple days. So to come back to the psychology part, guys, is the prop firms are playing with your emotions when it comes to passing these challenges. So what you can do against that is not look at the P&L and not focus on the profit targets. I would only focus on the profit targets if I'm actually like 1% away from passing or 0.5% away from passing. Then I would actually, like, if I take the next trade, I will maybe adjust my take profit so that I pass the account. But before, I would just focus on my strategy, take my 1-2s, take my 1-3s, and have my managed losses and focus on my trade management, but not look at the P&L. Look at TradingView, manage your trade from TradingView, and if you have to move your stop loss or take partials, then you switch over to MetaTrader 5 or CTrader, TradeLog, or whatever it might be, whatever platform you're using. So this is actually a really key component of my trading, and that's how I managed to scale up my capital and reach over 1 million in funding, because I never looked at the P&L. Because if you look at the P&L and you are used to seeing maybe $100 from your small accounts, and then you go up to the 100K or 200K accounts and you're up 1K, 2K, 3K, your psychology will play on you like that. You close the trades because you're not used to seeing those big numbers. So that's my blueprint right there, guys. I hope you guys took value from this. So to sum it up for you guys, what you have to look out for. First of all, have a profitable strategy. You can use the scalping strategy that I just showed you guys. It's a really simple one, really easy, simple way of trading. And then focus on risk management. Risk management is the most important factor, in my opinion, after the strategy, because if you don't focus on the profit targets and don't focus on making that 10%, 7%, 5%, whatever it might be, then you will eventually pass if you have a profitable edge. And really just focus on taking the best trades possible. Focus on the process. I know everybody says this, but it's 100% true, because if you focus on taking the right trades, there is no other option of passing eventually. So try it out, guys, and let me know how it goes, because we have people in the public Discord passing challenges left and right, making payouts left and right with our strategy. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and take care.